Hey guys, it's Julian from the Binary Lab. I want to do a comparison between IQ option and Olymp trade because a lot of people noticed that from my two videos that I put up, like this one as well as this one, there's a lot of similarities in the way that it works, the way that it appears to be, and people are wondering what exactly are the differences then if there's so much alike. Well, I wanted to point out to you where the differences are, and frankly speaking, you can actually very easily just try each one out because both of them have a demo account that you can set up within like 5 seconds just by clicking any of these links within 5 seconds, set them up and see what differences are. And but at the same time today, I wanted to draw your attention to a couple of the key differences between IQ and Olymp trade. And so you can basically have a clearer indication. If that could save you some time, and or let's say if you use one and the other and you still don't really know what the differences are between those, I just want to point out to you those that catch my attention. Okay, so I did a review with some brief comments over here. Well, both of them, they have a minimum deposit of $10. So like I said, Olymp and IQ, they're super cheap to try out. You can try it out for $10. The minimum trade is $1. Both of them are like minimum trade $1. Okay, and they have global multi-language support because a lot of them are very big on the non-English markets, and I guess they figured that by offering $1 trading and mobile trading, it makes a lot of sense to penetrate the markets that are not so exposed to they haven't been trading all this while. So let's say that these ones, IQ and Olymp, they're getting really big in Asia, especially where I'm at. And okay, so both of them, they have their own proprietary platform. A lot of people think that the platform between IQ and Olymp is the same. Well, they do look kind of similar. You may probably think that one is white-based and the other one is like black-based, okay? But it's not just that. It's a lot more than that. Basically, the Olymp trade was built based on the IQ. Okay, it's not a white label. It is highly similar, but still different. In terms of the trading, one of the key differences is, of course, you notice that the payouts are generally less. Just looking across the band and looking across the band, there's a lot of assets over here, and you can see what the payout rates are. They have a lot more pound pairs, but generally the payout rates are less than what IQ is. I'm going to show you IQ in a moment over here and show you the let's say you want to add in some pairs and scroll on the list, and you can see, well, as you can see, the payouts are generally higher. So over here, we're talking about 85 and above. And let's say with anyone deposits like over 1,000, you can get a higher payout account, a VIP account, which gets you like 95% payout. Whereas Olymp, I would say, is not shabby because a lot of their payouts are like 80%, 85%, which is already more than most brokers out there, but it's still less than IQ. Okay, I want to show you in terms of the trading how it's different. Let's say when you take a trade, let's just take a single dollar trade for instance, and let's say if I just randomly take a trade right here, okay, it marks out over here what it is, and the trades are displayed at the bottom. Some people like this, some people don't like this. I want to show you that until the end of the minute, I mean right now this trade is so-called winning. This is the classic mode. Notice there's a classic and also a timer mode. Okay, the timer mode is what makes it similar to the IQ. Okay, and this is called the time left for a buyout. I'm going to switch back to the classic, and I can show you that up to 5 seconds before the end of the trade, I can still so-called sell the trade. Like I can sell it super late. I can sell it super late, and see, this is a counter how much time is left, and I still can sell it actually, but obviously the selling becomes fairly insignificant value. So I can sell it until very late into the trade. So that's one of the cool things about here. I can sell it. I mean that one was a winning trade, but let's say in IQ option, well, I can also sell a trade. I'm going to randomly take something over here. I'm just going to do a trade over there, and this is this is rounded off to the nearest minute in this case. And this one, I mean, is winning as well. and straight away it's going to show me this thing over here. Some people kind of get deceived by this. It doesn't mean that you're losing money. Actually, you should be looking at the top of the tab. That's where you can see that whether you're winning or not. But it shows you an option. Let's say you want to sell this one. It shows you what the original price is, 873, and right now it's at 856. So I'm nicely in the money. I can sell this one until like notice it's also more than a minute. So if I wanted a precise 1 minute trade, then I don't have that unless I take my trades on the minute. Okay, and this one is kind of eating my entry right now, and I may even want to do a sell trade, and I want to show you like at what point the sell goes out. Earlier, as you can see, I could sell even until like 5 seconds before the expiry, although the value gets super low. The value is still mostly retained at 20 seconds as well. That part's about similar, but this one, if I want to really exit super late, I can exit, but okay. All right, so I just missed that window by a little bit, but I show you how that disappeared at 60 seconds sharp, okay? Now, I want to go back to this one over here. In terms of indicators, all right, what can we do over here? Let's say indicators, if you want to throw a bunch of indicators, there's a lot of the common ones that you can put over here. If you want more than this, okay, both of them have push notifications in your desktop, which is kind of handy. Indicators like this, well, if you want more than this, you've got to open the technical analysis window. It takes a while to load, so for that matter, I've actually preloaded them in advance. So you can basically, I preload them in advance so you can just check out the stuff that you can just check this out. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to remove these ones, and I'm going to add them in so that you can see just what exactly is available right here. Okay, I'm just removing all these ones one by one. And first of all, I can change them. Even on my main screen, I can change them up between bar and waveform. Well, it's the same. They have this on IQ as well. Let's say if I wanted to use on a chart type, I can just change to area chart, or if I wanted a line, I could do that as well. And let's have a look at over here. Okay, let's say if I want to change this back to, most of the time, most traders like to use candlesticks. The FA can actually. But like I said, if you want indicators, now you have your spot for choice. Okay, look at this indicators wizard. Look at that. I mean, the whole shebang. This is just for trend. We still have more for oscillators, they have more for custom, they have more for Bill Williams. Okay, and ultimately you can go to favorites, and there's a whole bunch over there. And if you want to add into your chart, just simply click on that one, click the add, and it's right on your chart. You want to add more on that, you can just click additional ones. Let's say you want to put this one on, just click add, it's on your chart. The con is that this one will have to be on a separate screen. So let's say if you're using Olymp trade, if you want to use one trade to analyze, to use indicators that are not available on the main screen, what you need to do is say, but it's not a big problem. You can pull aside the panel like that. And then now you can have one screen to trade. I'm just going to minimize this one. You have one screen to trade, one screen to analyze. Not too bad. And let's say if you want to watch different pairs, you can watch one pair here, you can watch another pair over here. IQ, well, you probably noticed that I'm using an app which makes it a lot faster loading. If you want to analyze things, I can want to clear my chart, super easy, and right there is all cleaned out. Now, if you want to change this out to full screen, yeah, I can go full screen as well. And if I wanted to have multiple stuff at the same time, I could have, like, let's say 4 charts, and I could track a couple of things at the same time as well. In fact, heck, I can even take trades on 4 different pairs. So let's say if I'm waiting for a news release, I probably want to set up a couple of the key pairs so that I know when the news hits the market, I can see where the movement's happening soon, and I can get in right away. With Olymp trade, well, I can't lay them out at the same time. Well, the only way I can do it is have multiple technical analysis windows. But other than that, I would have to click a different tab, wait for it to load. The good news is it doesn't take a long time. It's fairly fast. It's acceptably fast. And in terms of expiry time, like I said, there's classic and there's time-based. For classic, okay, let's say if you want your precise 1 minute, 5 minute, 10 minute, it's all right there. But sometimes people want a little bit extra. And so if I want something 2 minutes plus, 3 minutes plus, 5 minutes plus, and so on, I can do that as well. Now, for both of these platforms, the payouts for the higher expiries is worse. So anything that is like longer than 5 minutes, the payout is drastically bad. IQ is the same. Um, on that bit, I want to show you if I want a different expiry, I can choose based on these ones as well. And that's going to be my expiry time, for instance. This is my purchase time. And then let's say if I wanted the longer expiry time, notice that you see my profit goes down tremendously. Okay. In terms of pair selection, like did I show you pair selection earlier? Well, this is the hang on, sorry. This is the whole pair selection thing. Like I said, generally it's higher than Olymp trade, okay, but they don't have that many pound pairs. I mean, they do have now, but people in binary that will generally notice that they take out the pound pairs quite a lot, quite often during news, especially. And then coming back to Olymp trade, okay, one of the pros is that let's say when you click, the trade's done right there. Okay, it's super fast. One of the fastest execution in the market. Even if there is what do you call that news, the trades still go through just like that. So let's say you want to slam a couple of trades, you go like bam, 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 bam. Okay, you can slam a couple of trades in, and then okay, I clicked a couple of times, as you can see. Well, in that respect, it's a bit different from IQ, but IQ, I can really spam a lot of trades. But then again, IQ during high volatility, the trades may not necessarily go through. Okay, and let's say over here, you want to sell them, and just click sell, and then boom. You want to click sell, and just click sell, like that. And then let's say if it's IQ, and if I wanted to place trades. I mean, let's say I wanted to place a trade for this expiry time, and if I want to place a trade, let's say I'll just go like, for example, I'll click a trade like that, and it's going to show my open positions. And let's say if I want to sell, just like I didn't show you the sell, right? Notice that I mean the value changes with time, depending on whether it moves in my direction or against my direction. If I want to sell, likewise it comes with a confirmed dialog, and then it comes out on my screen just like that, just like Olymp as well. Okay. Now I want to show you maximum trade size. Maximum trade size in Olymp. Let's say I'm going to just type in 999. It's going to seem as though it's available, but they'll tell me that the maximum trade amount is 2,000. Whereas in the IQ option, okay, I'm actually showing you a live account so that you can see what it is. Okay, different pairs is going to be a little bit different. I'm going to make it like 4 charts over here so that you can see different pairs. And I got 2 of the same thing. I'm going to show you something else. I'm going to click on each one to show you what is the maximum trade size. Okay, look at this call and put. This is the maximum trade size. Over here is the maximum. It's generally 1,000 something, around 1,500 bucks. Sometimes it's more, about 3K. Very rarely we'll see about 15 grand or so. Let me switch to something a little bit more exotic. How about, let's go to Bitcoin. Yeah, it's kind of low as well. What about this one? Let's try it. Yeah, right now it's kind of about that, thereabouts, 1,500. So with over here Olymp trade, let's say if you had to place like if you wanted to trade big, at least you know how big you can go. In IQ, sometimes it can go smaller than as well. I mean, these are generally sizes, but they fluctuate. You see, they fluctuate a fair bit. And for that reason, I would just say, just assume the bottom, assume the lowest possible, assume it to be about 1,500 to like 2,000. And therefore your account size you wouldn't want to be having more than 25 grand in your account, because even if you have more, you can't use it. In Olymp, well, at least likewise. So around like 25, 30 grand, you can put in an account, no problems. Let's see, did I miss out anything here? I talked about execution. I talked about payouts. Talks about the charts. Oh yeah, one more thing I want to show you. Let's say some of you like a dark pattern, no problem. You just switch in between dark and light. So depending, let's say if you like to trade more in the dark, maybe this is going to suit you better. And you trade in the light, you want something clean, you know. I think they actually want, when they made that interface closely similar to IQ, they wanted to distinguish themselves between IQ, so they made it mainly white, whereas IQ is like all dark. I mean IQ it is dark. There's no option for you to make it you know a brighter skin. Hang on, there is actually yeah you can switch it. Just found that out. So so let's say you want to switch to white. Yeah you can. Just found out you can do it too. Yeah, you can switch to white screen if you find that looks cleaner for you and it makes it better for you. You can do that too in IQ. So both of them have black and white interfaces, and depends on your preference really. But just all in all, well, I just want to sum up and say that if you're using Olymp Trade, well, what you're benefiting from is that you have way more assets. Okay, way more assets over here compared to IQ. Payouts are less. Okay. Um, I wish they had all on one page, but okay, I can show you that there's a bit more on binary. You got some of the gold and stock stuff as well, but it's still less than Olymp. Okay, Olymp has more pairs, a bit less payout, but more pairs, and fixed size. Execution on both sides is fast. IQ can spam trades really fast as well. Only thing is that during high volatility, IQ may not accept those trades. So that could put you in a fix sometimes. So IQ, you may want to stay away from the high volatility news. Olymp Trade, you can trade as usual. Selling your trades, you can sell them up to like 5 seconds before expiry. IQ option, you can sell them up to 20 seconds before expiry. In terms of trading history, it's all very easy to scroll, and you can even look at your past trades to see what exactly they were. Whereas Olymp Trade, let's have a look. Olymp Trade, it will be at the bottom of your screen. Okay, you can look at your history like over here. Okay, if you want to get details, you won't have details on the trades. But let's say over here, the reason why they did it in this way is that so it creates less arguments, because sometimes traders say that I clicked, but it's different from the price that I saw. And why did I lose this trade? Well, it tells you exactly why, because of over here. Okay. Both are great platforms. Finally, I just wanted to also remind you that the countries accept it a little bit different. So if you're generally in Asia, you have no problems taking either one. But if you're in UK or the EU zone, Olymp Trade is already out for you by default. So you have to look at IQ anyways. But let's say if you're inside, let's say if you're in Turkey or Japan, well, you don't have that way. Then you can go look at Olymp Trade. So I put all these links out in the video description. Go check them out. I hope this video finds you well, and I hope it's been helpful in helping you understand the differences between these two platforms. All right. This is Julian from the Binary Lab. And by the way, if you wish to get a free membership to the Binary Lab, where you can attend my webinars and trainings, get trading systems from us, you learn some strategies from us that you can use for your own trading. It's actually free when you deposit with us using these brokers. So you can actually open accounts just on this page right here by clicking on these banners. Just try them out first, see if you like them. And if you wish to get a free membership, all you need to do is ensure that you have at least 500 in your IQ option account, or at least 400 in your Olymp Trade account, either or both, doesn't matter. And just send us an email. We'll check that your account is tracked to our Binary Lab referral, and then we'll just simply add you into our group so you can attend the webinars. That's all I wanted to share with you, and I hope you find this useful once again. My name is Julian Wong from Binary Lab, signing out. Goodbye.